Hello everyone, welcome to my presentation for the language testing course. My name is Leni Mariana Simbolon with student ID number 2310202020. I am a master student in English education at HKBP Nomensen University, and this project is under the guidance of my beloved lecturer, Dr. Rosdiana Rajaguguk M.Hum. In this video, I will be discussing an essential aspect of language assessment: oral production test. This topic plays a crucial role in evaluating a learner's speaking ability, which is fundamental in mastering a language. I hope this presentation offers valuable insights. Without further ado, let's begin. According to J.B. Hinton, oral production involves not only the physical aspect of speaking, but also the mental and cognitive processes that underlie the formulation of coherent speech. Meanwhile, Brown emphasizes that oral production is the ability to express ideas and emotions verbally in a way that is intelligible, appropriate, and interactive. Overall, oral production is the ability to produce spoken language that is clear, well-structured, and capable of conveying ideas and emotions in an understandable and appropriate way within an interactive communication context. According to J.B. Hinton, there are 6 types of oral production tests. First, reading aloud. Second, conversational exchange. Third, using picture. Fourth, the oral interview. Fifth, group discussion. And the last, role play. Okay, now I will explain one by one. The first type of oral production test is reading aloud. A reading aloud test is an oral exam in which students are asked to read a text aloud after briefly reviewing it. For example, we give a short text to the students and we ask them one by one to read aloud the text. The main purpose of this test is to assess students' pronunciation skills, specifically how clearly and accurately they pronounce words while reading. There are some advantages of reading aloud test. First, this test is effective in measuring students' ability to pronounce words correctly and clearly. Second, this test is useful in certain professions such as radio hosts, reporters, and public speakers, as they often require strong reading aloud skills. Third, this test can improve pronunciation accuracy. The reading aloud test also has some disadvantages. Reading aloud test is not relevant for everyone. In daily life, most people read silently rather than aloud. And then, reading aloud can reduce the enjoyment of personal reading. Reading aloud may take away from the pleasure of reading privately, where the focus is on understanding or enjoying the story rather than just pronunciation words correctly. The second type of oral production test is conversational exchange. These drills are used to develop speaking skills in more controlled situations, which makes it less reflective of natural conversation due to the overly controlled interaction. There are 4 types of conversational exchange. For type 1, the testers read or hear the situation and then make the appropriate responses. It is essential that 2 or 3 models be given to the testees so that they know exactly what is required. Here I give the examples. Situation 1, Mrs. Green lives in a flat. She doesn't like living in a flat and would like to live in a small house with a garden. And the response for situation 1, she wishes she live in a small house with a garden. Situation 2 is, it's raining heavily. Tom and Anna are waiting impatiently at home to set off on their picnic. And the response for the situation 2 is, they wish it would stop raining. If we see the example of responses that it use the wish sentences or conditional structure, so for the situation number 1, 2, and 3, the testers must give responses by using wish sentences or conditional structure correctly. This is the second type of conversational exchange. This type of test item is similar to the previous type but not as strictly controlled. No model responses are given by the examiner and the students are free to use whatever patterns they wish. For example, situation 1, a friend of yours has forgotten where he has put his glasses. He cannot see too well without them. What will you say to him? We can give response for situation 1 such as, "Let me help you to look for them." Or you can give the other response for situation 1. Situation 2. You are on your way to school when it starts to rain heavily. Unfortunately, you and your friend have no raincoats. There is nowhere to shelter, but your school is only 100 yards away. What do you say to your friend? We can give response for situation 2 such as, "Shall we make a dash for it?" Or we can give response, "Let's run the rest of the way." For type 3, the students hear a stimulus to which they must respond in any appropriate way. This test often relies on conventional greetings, apologies, acceptable ways of expressing polite disagreement, and etc. For example, stimulus 1. Do you mind if I use your pencil for a moment? We can give the response, "Not at all." "Certainly, please do." "Go ahead." Or we can give the other response. Type 4 is similar to the previous type of item, but the stimuli and responses form part of a longer dialogue and the situation is thus developed. We can see the example below. It is the longer dialogue than the previous type. The third types of oral production test is using images. Using images in oral exam is an effective way to assess students' speaking abilities, especially in terms of description and narration. This is the example of using images. Pictures can be used to assess narrative or storytelling skills. In this case, students are given images that depict a sequence of events or a story. The examiner may provide a few introductory sentences to help students begin their narrative. The fourth type of oral production test is the oral interview. An oral interview is one of the assessment methods commonly used to measure students' speaking ability in exam. There are many topics we can use for oral interview such as family, hobby, sport, health, career, transportation, and etc. The next types of oral production test is group discussion. In this test, a group of test takers engages in a discussion on a given topic, allowing examiners to assess their ability to express ideas, interact with others, and maintain a coherent conversation. Group discussion evaluate various speaking skills, including fluency, coherence, argumentation, and the ability to listen and respond appropriately. This type of test reflects real-life communication and encourages spontaneous speech, making it a practical way to assess oral proficiency. The last type of oral production test is role play. In role play, participants are assigned specific roles and given a scenario where they must interact using appropriate language and expressions. Role-playing assesses a test taker's ability to communicate effectively in real-life situations, demonstrating fluency, accuracy, and adaptability in conversation. As my conclusion for my presentation today is, testing speaking skills in oral exam present various challenges as it covers aspects like pronunciation and the ability to convey ideas. Different types of tests such as reading aloud, conversational exchange, using pictures, oral interviews, group discussion, and role play each have their strengths and limitations in assessing a candidate's speaking ability. That's all my presentation. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.